My name's Darren McClatchy and I've worked for Praxis Care for about 14 months. One of the most difficult things in working in residential care is that we are in every part of somebody's life, and so they're not just showing up to us and then leaving again, and then showing up the next day. We are there, their doctor appointments, their dentist appointments, their blood tests, their family, engaging with the families all of the time. And also we don't just get them on their good days and not on their bad days. We have to do the whole journey with them. Now it's an honour and it's a privilege to do that, and it's great that we get to step into this person's life and to do their journey with them and to care for them. But at the same time, that comes with its own challenges. And so that would be some of the more difficult things, is that you can become so emotionally invested because you are part of their entire life.
What sometimes I think can get lost in all that is partnership with the family. Whether the person you're working with is an adult or a child, they're parents, they're still the son or daughter of parents or brother and sister, and they're handing over this person to you, whether it be into respite, day services, full-time residential, shared care. They're handing over their blood to you, their son, their daughter, and that's a massive, massive thing. And so if there's anything you can do to work with that person in making that transition better or easier, or even if it's a small thing, the small things you'll find are the things that are the deal killers. They'll make it.
Yeah, so my son was offered a residential placement in Praxis Care 3 years ago when he was 15. This came about because of his incredibly high support needs. So he is a very complex young man, and his care and support needs had overwhelmed us as a family. It's always a sense of we're on a shared journey and we're a team for Tomás. So I think it's open, it's transparent, and I have found it, really, really easy to navigate.
One of the residents in the home in the scheme that I work with actually had a volunteering job in one of a big service around in Dock. So he was cutting grass and he was learning how to, weed and, just landscaping in general. So during the lockdown, the first lockdown, that had stopped, and he was quite bored. Praxis bought him a lawnmower, a strimmer and a shed and all the materials. So now he has his own business and he's delighted. It builds his independence, and he's very proud of his achievements.
I do the grass up there and weed and stuff like that. And I go and do people's garden too. And
give it a try and see how you can go ahead. Give it a try and see your calling, because sometimes you might have it, you are not sure, but not until when you are in it and you are able to make a difference.
It's fantastic. We get trained in every aspect in relation to working with individuals with intellectual disability. We get training in behaviours, we get training in infection control. Any training we need, we are given from Praxis Care. They provide so much training, and so you get so much experience. I've actually recently met somebody that has no experience but has applied and has fitted in perfectly.
My mum and dad wanted somewhere that they knew was suitable for me. If anything was to happen, that they knew I was being looked after properly. When I walked in first, I knew it was the house for me.